What is up, guys, and welcome back. Today I want to quickly talk to you about a kayak type boat, because it's not really a kayak, but a kayak type boat that has been creating a lot of hype and a lot of buzz lately. And that is the Bass 100 by Jonny Boats. Stay tuned. Okay, so let's get the specs and the boring stuff out of the way real quick. This boat's 10 foot long, which is, pretty short for a kayak. But like I said, it's not technically just a kayak. It's 35.5 inches wide, weighs 77 pounds, which is pretty heavy for a 10-foot boat, and the capacity is 400 pounds. Okay, so at 10 foot and 35.5 inches wide, I'm just gonna be honest with you, this thing is probably going to paddle like complete shit. But this boat really isn't meant to paddle. I mean, you can paddle it, yes. So if you need to paddle it, you'll be able to paddle it, and I mean, it's not gonna be terrible, but there's definitely going to be a lot of kayaks out there that are going to paddle and perform a lot better. Because at 10 foot and it being that wide, it's going to want to walk a lot. I mean, you could try a skeg. I'm sure they have some options to put a skeg on. But if you're buying this boat to paddle it, you should look for another boat. It just doesn't really make sense. There's way better options out there. If you're buying a boat that you want to put a motor on that you can sometimes paddle, this is a great boat. They have this thing rated up to a 2.5 horse, and I'll tell you, in my experience in putting motors on kayaks, 2.5 on a 10-foot boat, that's probably going to move pretty dang good. I've even seen videos of them having a 5 horse on it where it was absolutely freaking screaming, and the boat seemed to handle the 5 horse pretty damn well. I'm not gonna lie, if I get this boat, I'm probably gonna put a 5 horse on it because it looked like a hell of a lot of fun. This boat's, it's kind of different than anything that's been done before. It's still kind of looks like a kayak, but it's different. I like that it has the squared off transom. There are aspects of it that kind of remind you of other boats, but I mean, honestly, this boat's pretty one of a kind, and they have done a beautiful job in marketing it because it has been creating so much freaking hype and so much buzz. And the beautiful thing is, this thing's only $899. That's without any of the packages, but for $899, you can have this boat. That's a insane deal for a boat like this, because it's pretty tricked out. I'm not gonna lie, I'm probably going to get one. There's a pod in the front of the boat, and they make a trolling motor pod for it, and I mean, you can have this thing set up like a mini bass boat. You can have the trolling motor up in the front, big 5 horse in the back. Kayak fishing has changed so much. I mean, we're basically all just fishing around in small boats at this point. But it's a lot of fun, and if you want to paddle these things, you still have the option. So I don't know. I like the simplicity of just taking out like a cheap little kayak and fishing that way, but also, you can still get some of these smaller boats in the tough to reach places that are still bigger water, and you can move around a lot more and cover more water. So, there's a place for both types of boats. This boat would be perfect for some of the bigger rivers I fish because current's pretty strong. Floating down and paddling back sometimes sucks, especially if you're cutting it close towards the end of the day. With this, you can float all the way down, fish it, and then motor back up. And if you have that 5 horse on there, I mean, you're going to be moving pretty dang good. Like, you're going to be moving as fast as some boats. So, like I said, if I get this boat, I'm slapping a 5 horse on it, and I'm screaming around like I'm in a damn bass boat. It's just going to be fun. At 10 foot, too, like, it's from the stuff I've seen, this boat is probably one of the most stable 10-foot boats I've ever seen. 10-foot boat's not very big. Like I said, 77 pounds is pretty dang heavy for a 10-foot boat, but it's because it's not like your true 10-foot boat. Like, it's wide, it's kind of big, it's got the big flat transom in the back, so it's a beefy 10-foot boat. But yeah, I just really wanted to quickly give you guys kind of my thoughts, my 2 cents on this boat. I think it's a great boat from what I've seen. I haven't seen it in person yet. I'm hoping to see it in person soon. I want to demo it. If I like it, I'm probably going to get it. Let me know in the comments if you've seen this boat. Let me know if you think it's just absolutely ridiculous or if you think it's freaking sweet. Let me know what you guys think. Should it even be considered a kayak? I think compared to what else is considered a kayak nowadays, I'd say yes. But yeah, just comment below your thoughts. I'm going to put a link in the description to the Jonny Boats website so you can check it out. Check out all their features, learn more about the boats. And yeah, that's all I have for you guys. Thank you so much for watching. If you haven't already, please smash the subscribe button, hit the like button, and I'll see you next time.